Okay, back to Disney Heroes vs. Villains, round 8, starting at part 2. So we start off with the prologue. We see we see the coachman and all the other Pinocchio villains, along with Sarouche. I hate Sarouche. Oh, look at all the damage Pleasure Island's getting. Actually, I think it's a circus still, but it still could have been better if they were in Pleasure Island. So we got Brer Rabbit is all tied up. Like, literally tied up at the moment. Jesus! Okay, dude, you're definitely a devil in disguise. Cody, I don't remember you being in there. And neither do you, Penny. What are you doing here? Since when were you on the, going into the circus without your parents? Or any adult supervision? Well, then again, we're talking about the coachman. Of course he would not. He would try to convince kids to go, to either a circus or a Pleasure Island without adult supervision. And Jenny's here too. Okay, Christopher Robin better not be in there. Okay, the Lost Boys along with Wendy, John, and Michael, I got. And all these boys who are turned into donkeys. God, I feel sorry for them. And the one thing that says in the prologue, it says that the villains went into the circus hall, holding kids prisoners, captured kid prisoners, and looked at turning them all into donkeys and be sold to slave labor. Doesn't the coachman have his own magic thing that can turn every kid into donkeys? Why not just turn these other kids into donkeys who are not yet transformed? Better not give them ideas. Like, oh, that's a good point. I mean, I'm just asking. Or do they not have enough magic to do that? It's like, guess we got all these kids. I hate Sarouche. It is interesting we see all the Pinocchio villains team up. Well, not Sarouche. He's from the horrible sequel to Hunchback. And then we see that Tarzan is telling Mowgli, tell him all about Simba and why he is a big threat. Oh, hey, there's a professor. Guess we see he did manage to escape from the Palace of Justice. So Mowgli's gonna go and teach Simba a lesson. And then we see Shan Yu is gonna leave Frollo's faction, leaving Frollo very suspicious. And then we see Turtlebog. Well, actually, I think it's a spirit. That is shadowy spirit or whatever, is asking Maleficent when he can. How'd it go? Yeah. And demanding to know when he can enter the battlefield. The spread is evil. But Maleficent tells him that his time will come. They're saving him for the finale, huh? Which makes sense, because he probably would be the secret weapon. Because he is the big bad. The great evil of all Disney villains. Okay, now for the first fight, we got the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen versus Lucifer. Rematch. That's literally what it says next to it. Rematch. So the League of Mice have found clues of, of Ratican, and they suspect that it should be in the Horned King's castle. And Lucifer spots them. Like, oh, not that cat again! But this time, Lucifer's got some friends. Hold on. No. If you guys didn't hear that, let me replay it again. Sorry. Come on. There we go. That's a good editing there. Now there's two other cats. Felicia and Pum Pum, I think it's her name. Pum Pum, whatever. Cinderella 2, A Dreams Come True. It was just a bad sequel. But Cinderella 3 is much better than the second one. Actually, the only thing good... Oh, that's an awkward pause moment. Uh, the only thing good for the second one would be Anastasia Tremaine meets, falls in love with this baker, and yeah, he's a very nice baker, and even the third one, Anastasia Tremaine is a reformed villain. So I am a sucker for romance. So actually, a lot of people kind of think that it's the only good thing in there, but the other parts of Cinderella 2, not so much. It's just a piece of crap. Hey, leave Dumbo alone. He's just a baby. Yeah. Even in the sequel, Pompo was a sort of replacement for Lucifer until they brought him into the third part of the. It was supposed to be a TV show, so they brought him back in this one. Except he's not. Ever since Lucifer spot her, he just went all. Who is this beautiful angel? Like he's in love with her. He's head over heels. I think she was like one of the king's cats, wasn't it? Or the one of the. Yeah. Button on the nose. Poor Gus Gus. A battle between the mice and cats. Yeesh. I was like, Basil, stick Toby on these cats. Oh, Kitty's tail's on fire. In a very cartoony way. It was just weird. Like, oh dear. Well, they're dead. Oh, now that Kitty's mad. Kitty cat mad. Cranky old putty teeth. Until Lady Tremaine shows up. Uh-oh. And she says, actually, I think her reaction like, mice? We have now mice in the castle? Well, actually, it is an evil castle. What do you expect? There's probably rats around, too. Oh, I must get rid of these vermin. And why is there a baby elephant, too? I must get rid of that, too. Send them all to the dungeon. Oh, sure, that's a smart choice. Yeesh! Almost thought they would be going to HE double hockey stick itself. Send them to the dungeon? I mean, they're mice. They can crawl through walls and go through the cells. Or what, did the Horn King just made, perfect cells? Or wait, did Radican help the Horn King make a jail size for mice? I'm not gonna lie, that is genius. Ugh. She probably promised him to feed him those mice. Okay, next fight is the Disney dogs and cats versus Cruella Part 2. So yeah, after the fight, so now they're gonna go after them. Okay, it's basically the Disney dogs and cats versus the Animal Cruelty Squad Part 2. It's been forever since I've seen Oliver and the Company. It's like since I was like a little kid. I mean, it's been forever since I used to have a VHS. I probably should go and get that movie also. I'm still on collecting movie hiatus. Interesting that I love the editing that they're all. It makes it like they're all actually going through the train tunnels. And now he's out of there. The old classic dogs chasing Edgar. Boing. Boing. He's Mary Poppins, y'all. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're gonna get ran over by Medusa. Well, they're still on the ride. Huh. Step on the gas, Napoleon! Hold on. Looks like they almost got him. Catching one of the animals.
That's one! Just 98 more to go!
Well, somebody's keeping track. Bite on the right hand that she's holding that puppy. The Oliver, that is. Oh, looks like Dodger saved Oliver. Uh-oh. Train. Oh, they're all gonna do. They're all do. I just love Edgar's reaction. I mean, hey, you'd probably react too if you saw a train coming right at towards you if you're only riding either a car or a motorcycle. Yep. Oh, they managed to survive. I wonder if Slade could be all like, seriously, I'm the one who always dies on trains and yet you guys survived? What is going on? Looks like the Disney dogs and cats wins. Oh well, c'est la vie. It's just something I thought he would say. The next fight. The 7 dwarves versus the Horned King. Interesting. So we see the Horned King following Mama Odie's orders, or advice, that the only way to get through Queen Grimhilda's castle, the evil queen, they had to go past the Horned King's palace. Huh. Sure, that's a smarter way. Shouldn't they just go around? Okay, they had to sneak so quiet, and they're spotted. Okay, who made a noise? Huh. Never mess with dwarves. Seriously, no matter how little the men can be, little men can really be good butt kickers. The Horn King 6 more men on them, and oh dear. But the beast shows up and saves the day. Yeah, they're all terrified. Heck, if you saw a monster like that, yeah, you'd be freaked out too. They're going after him. And using the black cauldron to make a powerful wind. The same footage that Sneezy's blowing. Not only does the cauldron can he bring back the dead people, like making army skeletons, but also makes blast of winds. Guess the cauldron really has much powers. I guess the beast is just going all, come with me if you want to live, and the dwarfs being all like, yes sir, yes we want to live, no, don't leave us, take us with you. And there's Mushu coming with them. Hey, don't leave me behind. We'll send the 7 dwarves along with the beast wins. I wonder if the Horned King is saying in this one, did we seriously sorry, got a little tongue-tied. I wonder if he's saying like this, did we seriously just got defeated by 7 dwarves? Okay, next fight is Amos Slade versus Kloben. Interesting. Okay, so Frollo has found the pound. Let it go again. Okay, Frollo believes he has found the Court of Miracles, probably back in the cemetery. But to make sure he doesn't walk into a trap, he hires the service of Amos Slade to clear out the Romanians. Okay, why am I calling them Romanians instead of gypsies? Well, it's kind of an offensive term to call anyone a Romanian a gypsy. I'm not kidding. Ever since I watched Kodalog's film's review of one of the Beauty and the Beast the Hunchback reviews. One of Kodalog's film's reviews of the Hunchback movies, the word gypsy is kind of a very racist term to call anyone who is Romanian. Here it is. I had to Google search on a micro. Actually, I had to search bar it. Is the word gypsy offensive? And the answer is yes. So, our conclusions are that the gypsy with the capital G is offensive to some people and should be used with caution, if at all costs. If at all, it should be avoided entirely if any ethnic connection is implied. Instead, the words Roma or Romani should be used. Meanwhile, the non-ethnic uses of gypsy with a lowercase g should not be condemned. So yeah, it's absolutely yes. Gypsy is straight up racist, similar to using the N-word. The word is as a racial slur against the Roma people. So yeah, it's basically a very racist term to call anyone that. And I probably should stop right here. I'd probably take too long. So see you guys in the next part of the video.